Okay. So in the last session, we discussed about typecasting, and we discussed about uh, arithmetic operators. So these two topics we have discussed in the last session. So what is typecasting? So typecasting is converting one data type into the other one. Aditya has joined again.
Yeah, I've joined by a laptop now, Vivek. Just
Okay.
yeah.
So what typecasting is? So using typecasting, we can convert one data type into the other one. Okay. Just like we are having five numeric, we can convert five string data type. If string 10 is there, we can convert this string 10 into the integer 10. Okay. So converting one data type into the other one. This process is known as typecasting. And we discussed about arithmetic operators. So we discussed about add, subtract, multiply, division, integer division, and the power operator. These six operators we discussed in the last session. Now I will give you one quick uh, review of all these six operators. So if we are writing 2 plus 3, we will get output as 5. If we will write 3 minus 2, we will get output as 1 only. 3 into 2, we will get 6 only, right? Now 3 divided by 2, we will get 1.5. 3 integer divided by 2, we will get 1 only. And 3, then power operator, then 2. We are going to get 3 square, which is 9, right? So these things we discussed so far. Now, in this session, we are going to discuss about some special cases of these operators. And these are very important with when you will go to some interview or something like that. So you will get some question from these special cases. Okay. So first, we are going to discuss about this division and uh, this division. Okay. This is normal division operator. Okay. This is a normal division. This is the integer division. Okay. Now I'm going to take one example like 10 divided by 3. So what is the output we will get? So 3.3333, something like that we will get, right? If 10 double slash then 3, what output we will get? We will get the integer part of this, that is 3 only, right? So we discussed these two things in the last class. Now, an important point we can observe over here is this division operator will give a float result always. Okay, this gives a float result. If we will divide 10 divided by 2, we will get output as 5.0. Okay, if 15 divided by 3, again 15.0, right? So if both the operands, these are known as operands, if both the operands are integer, okay, then we are getting a float output. Here also, if both the operands are integer, we are getting a float output, right? What will happen if we will use a float operand 10.0 divided by 2? What output we will get? We will get again 5.0 because this slash operator, this division, normal division operator, always gives a float result. Okay, whether we will use a integer operands or float operands, we will get float output here, right? So if 15.0 divided by 5.0, we will get again 3.0. Okay, because the output will always be the float data type. Okay, this is float and this is also float data type. Now, consider this double slash. Okay, so this double slash, this operator can give two types of output. It can give integer type of output as well as float output. How we will get these two types of output? Now we will discuss. Okay, see, suppose 10 double slash 2. What output we will get? We will get 5 only, right? So observe one thing. These two operands over here, these are int data type. 10 and 2, these are integer data types. So if operands are integer, then output will also be the integer. If 10.0, then divide by 2 is there. What output we will get? We will get 5.0 because one operand we are using float here, and the second operand we are using, this is integer here, right? So if one of the operand is float in the double slash operator, then we will get the float data type in the output. Okay, we will get float result. Now the difference is clear, right? Aditya Tenjin.
Yes.
Okay. Now,
Yes, Vivek.
one important question we are going to discuss. Suppose 10 double slash 3. What output we will get? We will get 3 over here, right? Because both the operands here, these are integer data types, right? Integer and integer. 10 and 3 both are integer data type. So what output we will get? It is also integer data type, right? So we will get 3 here. Now suppose if we will use 10.0 double slash 3 here, what will be the output? It is 3.3333 or something else. Any guesses, Aditya Tenju?
This will be 3
3.0.
only.
Yes, it will be 3 only. Okay, like
If
this.
I think if the denominator is a float, then maybe, right? Float.
Now, see, if one of the operand is float here, see, one of the operand is float, right? Then we will get a float type of result, right? So float type of result can be 3.33, right? And float type of result can be 3.0. So is this 3.33 is okay or 3.0 is okay? Which one will be okay? So in this case, see, if both the operands are integer, then we will get 3 output. Okay, if one of the operand is float, then we will get a float output. Okay, so we will get float result like this, 3.0, right? So 3.0 is the correct answer. So now I think this is clear between the difference between a single division operator and double division operator, right? Now, again, we are going to discuss one important concept, that is string repetition. Okay, so we have used this multiplication operator, right? So 3 multiplied by 2, we will get output as 6 only, right? See, if both the operands, these are of integer data type, then obviously these two integers will multiply themselves and we will get some output which is of int, right? Okay, so this is simple multiplication, right? But this multiplication operator is also used for string repetition. Now, how it is used? See, I have used Vivek here, right? So Vivek is a string. Why string? Because anything which is written inside the double quote or single quote is considered as a string only, right? Then multiplication operator, and I have used 3 here. So what does this statement mean? This statement means this string, we can repeat it 3 times. So what output we will get? Vivek, Vivek, Vivek. Okay. There is no space in between. So Vivek, 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 we will get 3 times. Okay. Now, one more example we can consider is 3 multiplied by Vivek. Now, what should be the output now? Again, the output will be the same. Vivek, Vivek, and Vivek. Right. Now, what will happen if I will use Vivek in the first string and multiply by Sharma in the second string? Now, what should be the output in this case? We will get error. Okay, because if we are using string,
Okay, one question, Vivek. So in the first two cases, the first two cases, the output is a integer or it's a
no, this
character, like
see, Tenjo, this Vivek, 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 this cannot be an integer float or something else, right? This will be a string only, right? That means we are repeating this string. Whatever the string we are using, we are repeating this string 3 times, okay? So we will get a output as a string only, okay? So in first two cases, we will get a string output with repetition of the string. In the third case, we are using both the operands are string, right? We are using both the operands are str, string only, right? So we will get error over here, right? So now, if we are using a string repetition concept, then one of the operand should be integer only, right? Then in that case only, we can repeat our strings. Okay, so is this concept clear to you, Anju, Aditya?
Yes, Vivek.
Okay. Now I will show you. Okay, let me save this file before anything. Session 5. Okay, let me save the text. Okay, session 5 is there. Now, print 10 divided by 3. Okay. In the next line, print 10.0 divided by 3. Okay, let me save this. Clicking on the run button and run module. See, I'm getting 3.3333, right? In both the cases, I'm getting 3.33 only because the single slash division operator will give a float output. Okay, now let me show you. Print 10 divided by 3. I'm using double slash operator now. Print 10.0 divide by 3. I'm saving this file, clicking on the run button, then run module. See, in the first case, I'm getting 3 only. Okay, why? Because my both the operands are integer only. If both the operands are integer, I will get integer result. If one of the operator is one of the operand is float. Okay, see here 10.0 is float here, right? So I will get float result, right? Now let me show you the string repetition concept. And I'm using Vivek here. Then multiplication and 3. Okay, saving this file, clicking on the run button, run module, Vivek, Vivek, Vivek. 3 times I'm getting. Now again, print the statement. Inside the print statement, 3 star Vivek. Saving this file, run button, then run module. See, output in both the cases are same. Now let me show you if both the operands are string only. We will and multiply and sharp. Saving this file, clicking on the run button, then run module. See, what I'm getting is cannot multiply sequence by a known int type of str. Okay, so we cannot make a sequence over here, right? Okay, now moving to one more concept. Concatenation, right? So we have used loads of means at many places we have used this concept concatenation. So see, we are having plus operator. So if we are using 2 plus 3, what we are going to get is 5 only, right? But if we are using this plus operator in the strings, see, if 2 plus 3, I'm doing like this. What output I will get? I will not get 5 in the string. What I will get is 2, 3. This 2 and 3, these two operands will be concatenated one after the other. Okay. Now, EVA plus Sharma is there, right? So in the output, what I will get? EVA Sharma, right? So in case of int or float, we are going to get addition of the numbers. In case of a string, both the strings are going to concatenate with each other, and we are going to get output as concatenated value, right? What will happen if this Vivek and I will use 10 here? See, both the operands here, the operand is a string. Here, the operand is int only, right? Now, what output I will get? I will get a type error. Okay, it will not concatenate one string and one int value. Okay, for concatenation, both the operands should be a string only. Let me show you. Clicking on the run button and run module. See, Vivek Sharma, I okay. But if I will write like print Vivek plus 10, I'm trying to add a string value with a integer value here. So let us check what will happen. Yeah, can only concatenate str to str. Okay. it is not going to concatenate with our integer value, right? So here we got a type error.
So this is where we can change the type of 10 and then add it,
Yes.
right?
Now
String
what
of
we
10,
can do is,
then it will
yes,
be.
we can change the data type of this 10. Okay. And how this can be changed? This can be changed through typecasting using str function. So using str function, okay, in the str function, I will give this 10 as a parameter. Now this 10 will be converted into the string value. Now one is a string value, the second operand is also a string value. Now let us see what will happen. See, I got Vivek 10, right? So both the operands concatenated with each other, because now both the operands are of a string data type, right? So these two cases, these are very important in concatenation, right? So in this class, we discussed about single division operator, double division operator, string repetition, and concatenation. Okay. Now, one more quick concept we are going to discuss about. So what will happen if this Vivek and multiply by true? Any guesses, Tenju, Aditya?
Vivek. Oh, you said true. It's not two. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah,
So it
it
should be
will be
only
one
Vivek.
time Vivek only, right? Because by default, the true value is one only, right? So Vivek
Correct.
repetition will be one times. So if it is three times, I will get Vivek, Vivek, Vivek. If it is two times, I will get Vivek, Vivek. If it is only one time, then Vivek only, right? Now Vivek multiply by false. What output I will get? By default, the false value is treated as zero only, right? So we will get I am testing here. I will show you. Saving this data, clicking on the run button, then run module. See, I'm getting Vivek here. And in the second time, when I'm multiplying with false, I'm getting empty string, right? So this is clear, right? Okay, so now let us discuss one more quick thing. See,
Vivek, 1 second. What was the output of the previous one?
yeah, Vivek multiply by false, right? So we will get an empty string here, right?
Okay. No, when you ran it in that one, it didn't appear, right?
Yeah, see here. When multiply by true, I'm getting Vivek
Okay.
here. Multiplying with false, empty string here, right?
Okay.
Now one more concept is, if 10 divided by 0, what output I will get? It is an error because it cannot divide any value with 0, right? So we are going to get 0 division error. Okay. Now 10.0 divided by 0, again, same error. 10 double division with 0, same error. 10.0 double divide with 0, same error. Even if we will going to get remainder over here again, because remainder we will get through division only, right? So zero division error in all the cases. Let me show you. Let me save this data, clicking on the run button and run module. See, division by zero. Okay. So see here what happened. The first line itself, it gave the error, right? So it does not executed this last 4 lines, right? If you want to execute this last 4 lines, you can do one by one, right? Or you can comment out the first one, save the data, and you can run it again. Yeah, again, zero division error. Again, I'm commenting out this one, saving the data, clicking on the run button, run module, again, zero division error. So in all the cases, we will get zero division error only, right? So I hope this is clear to you, right?
Yes, Vivek.
Okay. So what we discussed is, first one, we discussed about normal division operator. So normal division operator always give a float result, but this double division operator, this double slashes, this gives integer output as well as float output basing on the type of operands we are using. If both the operands are integer only, we will get integer output. If one of the operand is float, we will get a float output, right? So if 10 and double slashes 3, we will get 3 output because 10 and 3 both are integer here, right? If 10.0 double slashes 3, we will get 3.0 because one of the operand is float, we will get a float data type in the output. Next concept we discussed is string repetition. So if I have written Vivek and then multiply by 3, what output I will get? Vivek, Vivek, Vivek 3 times. If I'm using 3 multiply by Vivek, same output I will get. But if I'm using both the operands as a string only, then I'm going to get error. Again, next concept which we discussed is concatenation. So 2 plus 3 is 5. So this is a normal addition operation. Okay, but if in case of strings, we are using this plus operator, both the strings are going to concatenate with each other. So just like 2 plus 3, 23 in the string value, right? So Vivek plus Sharma, we will get Vivek Sharma. Vivek plus 10. So both the operands are different here. So we will get type error. So to resolve this type error, we have to convert this 10 into a string value. So we can typecast this using string function, str function. Okay. We can multiply this Vivek with true. True by default is 1. So we are going to get Vivek here. But if we will multiply Vivek with the false, by default, the false value is 0. So we are going to get an empty value. And next concept we discussed is 10 divided by 0 or 10.0 divided by 0. So in all the cases, we will get 0 division error. Okay. So I hope this session, everything. So everything is clear to you, right?
Yes, Vivek.
Okay. So
Yes, Vivek, everything is clear.
okay, okay. So we are going to wrap up this session here. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vivek. Thank you, Tenju.